This is page 96 of your math journal. You should have already pasted this strip of paper in your notes from class. We're going to call this one Figures on a Coordinate Plane. Alright, sometimes you're going to be asked to graph figures, and then you're going to have to identify their shapes. And then sometimes you're going to have to find the perimeter or their area. In this case, we're only going to focus on the area. So you might be given something like this. So look at this triangle. You can see the points. Now I want you to figure out what the area would be. Well, since it's a triangle, let's first identify that it's a triangle. So area is going to be found by doing the base times the height divided by 2. So the base in this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now how can I get that? Well, between -3 and +2, that is a distance of 5 units. So it's going to be 5 times the height, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, or between -1 to +3, 4 units. Divide by 2, well, 5 times 4 is 20, and 20 divided by 2 is 10. So the area of this figure is 10 units squared. Okay, sometimes you'll be given points that you need to graph. So underneath this, I want you to write graph the points -4, 1, 2, 1, 4, 5, and -2, 5. Name and find the area of the shape. Alright, so let's graph those points. -4, 1, that means 4 to the left, 1 up. That would be 4, -1. Sometimes they'll give you letters and you might have to name them. 2, 1, so that means 2 to the right, 1 up. 4, 5, that means 4 to the right, 5 up. And -2, 5, that means 2 to the left, 5 up. Now if we connect those points, we want to see what shape we've made. Looks like we have 2 sets of parallel sides, so it's a parallelogram. Okay, the area of a parallelogram is found by doing base times the height. So let's look over here at our figure, and let's look at our base and our height. So looking at this, we want to find a right angle. So easy way to do that is just looking at the grid squares. So looking here at these grid squares, I could make a right angle with any of these, with this side or this side. So I'm just going to draw a dotted line here showing that I'm making a right angle so you can see that. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So that means my base is 6. My height is 1, 2, 3, 4, So base times height is going to be 24. So the area is 24 units squared. Okay, we're going to try another one similar to that. Okay, so skip a line, let's write graph the points. Five, comma, 6. One, comma, 3. 1, comma, negative 2. And 5, comma, negative 4. Name the shape and find its area. Alright, so let's plot these points first. So 5, 6, 5 to the right, 6 up, should be right there. 1, 3, 1 to the right, 3 up. 1, negative 2, 1 to the right, down 2. Remember, it's always x first, then y. 5 to the right, 4 down. Okay, and we have this shape. Connect those points. Okay, what shape do we have? We have a trapezoid. Okay, let's remember how to find the area of a trapezoid. Area of a trapezoid, remember we add the bases, so base 1 plus base 2, or the two parallel sides together, times it by the height, which is the distance between the two parallel sides, but then we have to divide it by 2. So let's find our bases. The two parallel sides would be this side and this side. This one from negative 4 to positive 6, that is a distance of 10. So one of the bases is 10 plus negative 2 up to positive 3. That is 5. The height is the distance between the two, so I'm looking from here to here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So my height would be 4. And then I'm going to divide that by 2. So 10 plus 5, I have to do that first because it's in the parentheses, is 15. 15 times 4, divide by 2. 15 times 4 is 60. And 60 divided by 2 is 30. So this trapezoid, if I were to count every square in there, has an area of 30 square units. Okay, and that's all there is. If you know how to plot those points and you know how to find the area of those figures, this is a fairly easy lesson.